Welcome to Secrets of Traveling Japan Like a Local. I'm your guide for today's journey, and we're about to dive into some insider tips and hidden gems that'll help you experience Japan the way the locals do. From quiet neighborhood spots to cultural nuances, you'll leave today with a whole new perspective on this incredible country. Whether you're planning your first trip or you're a seasoned traveler, there's always something new to discover in Japan. Ready to dive in? Let's get started. First up, transportation. Japan is renowned for its efficient and punctual public transportation system, which is a marvel in itself. Whether you're a local or a tourist, navigating through Japan is a breeze thanks to its well-organized network of trains, buses, and other modes of transport. Japan's public transportation system is amazing. The trains, especially the Shinkansen or bullet trains, are famous worldwide for their speed and reliability. They connect major cities and regions, making long-distance travel quick and comfortable. But it's not just the bullet trains, even the local trains and subways are incredibly efficient. The trains and buses run like clockwork, and while many tourists are familiar with the JR Pass, let's talk about a couple of lesser-known tricks. The JR Pass is a fantastic option for those planning to travel extensively across Japan, but there are other passes and cards that can make your journey even smoother and more cost-effective. Did you know that locals often use regional transportation passes? These passes are tailored to specific areas and can save you a lot of money if you're planning to stay within a particular region. If you're sticking to a specific area like Kansai or Kyushu, these passes are cheaper and more convenient than the JR Pass. For example, the Kansai region, which includes cities like Osaka, Kyoto, and Nara, has its own set of passes that cover both trains and buses. For instance, the Kansai Through Pass covers buses and trains in Kyoto, Osaka, Nara, and beyond, and includes non-JR trains, which makes your travel more flexible. This pass allows unlimited travel on most trains, subways, and buses in the Kansai region, making it a great option for tourists who want to explore this culturally rich area. And don't forget your Suica or Pasmo card. These IC cards are incredibly convenient and can be used not just for transportation, but also for small purchases. These rechargeable cards make it easy to hop on and off trains, buses, and even pay for things like vending machines or convenience stores. You can load money onto these cards and use them across various services, making your travel experience seamless. You can even use them for shopping at certain places. How cool is that? Imagine buying a snack or a drink from a vending machine, or even paying for your meal at a convenience store with just a tap of your card. For rural travel, buses are key. While trains are excellent for city and intercity travel, buses are indispensable for reaching more remote areas. Japan has an excellent bus network, but tourists often overlook it. Buses can take you to places that trains can't reach, such as rural villages, scenic spots, and mountainous regions. They are a great way to explore the less traveled parts of Japan. Learn a few kanji or phrases to help you navigate, like janrimasu, orimasu, which means I'm getting off. Knowing a bit of the local language can make your bus journeys much smoother and more enjoyable. Many buses in rural areas require you to press the stop button ahead of time. This is a common practice in Japan, so be sure to keep an eye on the bus stop names and press the button in advance to signal the driver that you want to get off. And let's not forget about taxis. While they can be more expensive than trains and buses, taxis are incredibly clean, safe, and reliable. They are a good option for short distances or when you have a lot of luggage. Most taxis in Japan are equipped with GPS, and the drivers are usually very courteous. You can even use your IC card to pay for the fare in some taxis, adding another layer of convenience to your travel. Another great way to get around, especially in cities like Kyoto and Tokyo, is by bicycle. Many places offer bicycle rentals, and it's a fantastic way to explore at your own pace. Cycling allows you to see the city from a different perspective and can be a lot of fun. Plus, it's eco-friendly and gives you the freedom to stop and explore whenever you want. Don't forget about ferries for island hopping. Japan is an archipelago, and ferries are a great way to travel between the islands. They offer scenic views and a relaxing way to get from one place to another. Whether you're traveling to Okinawa, Hokkaido, or any of the smaller islands, ferries provide a unique and enjoyable travel experience. So, there you have it, a comprehensive look at the various transportation options in Japan. From high-speed trains to bicycles, there's a mode of transport to suit every traveler's needs. Make the most of your journey by exploring these different options and enjoy the seamless, efficient, and fascinating world of Japanese transportation. One of the best parts of traveling is the food. When you immerse yourself in the local cuisine, you get a taste of the culture, history, and traditions of the place you're visiting. Japan, in particular, offers a culinary adventure that is both diverse and deeply rooted in its heritage. Sure, you could go for sushi or ramen, which are iconic and delicious, but let's talk about eating like a local. There's so much more to Japanese cuisine than what you might find in a typical restaurant back home. First, don't be afraid of the small neighborhood eateries. These hidden gems often offer the most authentic experiences. The charm of these places lies in their simplicity and the warmth of their hospitality. Places like izakayas, tachinomi, standing bars, and family-owned ramen shops are where you'll find some of the most authentic and affordable meals. Izakayas are casual pubs where you can enjoy a variety of small dishes, perfect for sharing with friends. Tachinomi, on the other hand, are standing bars where you can grab a quick drink and a bite to eat, often frequented by locals after work. If you see a place that's packed with locals, that's your sign to go in. The bustling atmosphere is a good indicator of the quality and popularity of the food. Don't be intimidated by the crowd. It's all part of the experience. Don't worry if there's no English menu. Use Google Translate or embrace the adventure of pointing at a dish and trying something new. This can lead to some delightful surprises and memorable meals. Plus, it's a great way to interact with the locals and learn a bit of the language. Also, keep an eye out for lunch sets, called teishoku, which give you a complete meal for a fraction of dinner prices. These sets usually include a main dish, rice, miso soup, and pickles, offering a balanced and satisfying meal. If you're looking for a more high-end experience, try omakase. This dining style is a true culinary journey, where the chef takes you through a series of meticulously prepared dishes. It means, I'll leave it up to you, and lets the chef serve you their best selections for the day. Each dish is crafted with precision and care, showcasing the chef's skills and the finest ingredients available. This is a great way to taste the freshest seasonal fish, and it's a real insider way to enjoy sushi. The experience is often intimate, with the chef explaining each dish and its ingredients, making it not just a meal, but an educational experience as well. Street food is another aspect of Japanese dining that shouldn't be missed. From takoyaki, which are delicious octopus balls, to okonomiyaki, a savory pancake filled with various ingredients, street food offers a quick and tasty way to sample local flavors. Don't overlook the convenience stores, known as konbini. These stores are a treasure trove of ready-to-eat meals, snacks, and drinks. You can find everything from fresh bento boxes to onigiri, rice balls, and even hot meals. They are perfect for a quick and affordable meal on the go. And speaking of convenience, Japan's vending machines are legendary. You can find them on almost every corner, offering a wide range of beverages, from hot coffee to cold green tea, and even unique drinks you won't find anywhere else. For a more traditional experience, consider participating in a Japanese tea ceremony. This ritualistic preparation of matcha tea is a serene and meditative experience, offering a glimpse into the cultural significance of tea in Japan. Don't forget to try Japanese sweets, known as wagashi. These delicate confections are often enjoyed with tea and come in a variety of shapes, colors, and flavors. From mochi to dorayaki, these treats are as beautiful as they are delicious. Finally, explore the night markets. These vibrant markets come alive after dark, offering a plethora of food stalls, each with its own specialty. It's a great way to end your day, sampling different dishes and soaking in the lively atmosphere. Whether you're dining in a high-end restaurant or grabbing a quick bite from a street vendor, the food in Japan is sure to be a highlight of your trip. So, go ahead and indulge in the culinary delights that this amazing country has to offer. Let's talk about social etiquette. Understanding and respecting the social norms of a country can make your visit much more enjoyable and meaningful. In Japan, social etiquette is deeply ingrained in everyday life, and as a visitor, being aware of these customs can help you connect better with the locals and show your respect for their culture. Japan is known for its politeness and respect for others, and as a visitor, blending in with local customs will really enhance your experience. One of the most noticeable aspects of Japanese etiquette is the act of bowing. Bowing is a traditional way of greeting, showing respect, and expressing gratitude. It's a gesture that conveys a lot without the need for words. Bowing is a big part of Japanese culture. It's used in many different situations, from meeting someone for the first time to thanking someone for their help. The depth and duration of the bow can vary depending on the context and the relationship between the people involved. For example, a deeper, longer bow shows greater respect or gratitude. You don't have to overdo it, but a slight nod when greeting or thanking someone goes a long way. Even a small gesture like this can show that you are making an effort to respect local customs. It's a simple way to show politeness and can make your interactions with locals more pleasant. Another thing locals do is keep their voices low in public spaces. In Japan, maintaining a quiet and peaceful environment is highly valued. This is especially important in places like trains and restaurants, where people are in close proximity to each other. Whether you're on the train or in a restaurant, avoid loud conversations or phone calls. It's all about being considerate. Speaking softly and keeping noise to a minimum helps create a more comfortable atmosphere for everyone. It's a sign of respect for those around you and is greatly appreciated by the locals. And remember, in Japan, tipping is not customary. Unlike in many other countries, tipping is not expected and can even be considered rude. The service charge is usually included in the bill and the staff are paid a fair wage, so there's no need to leave extra money. Instead, showing gratitude with a heartfelt arigato gozaimasu is enough. This phrase means thank you very much, and is a polite way to express your appreciation. A sincere thank you is often more valued than a monetary tip. When paying at shops or restaurants, use the tray provided instead of handing cash directly to the cashier. It's a subtle but important gesture. This practice helps keep transactions orderly and respectful. It's a small detail, but it shows that you are aware of and respect local customs. You'll notice locals do this all the time. By following these simple etiquette tips, you can show your respect for Japanese culture and make your visit more enjoyable. It's all about being mindful of your actions and considering how they might affect others. So take the time to learn and practice these customs, and you'll find that your interactions with locals will be much more positive and rewarding. Now for one of my favorite parts, discovering hidden gems. Japan has some incredible landmarks like the Tokyo Skytree, Fushimi Inari, and Mount Fuji, but there's so much more to explore. To experience Japan like a local, step off the beaten path. For example, while everyone flocks to the bamboo groves of Arashiyama, nearby Ohara offers equally stunning landscapes without the crowds. And if you're in Tokyo, head to neighborhoods like Shimokitazawa or Nakano. These areas are full of vintage shops, indie cafes, and local charm. And during cherry blossom season, instead of joining the masses at Ueno Park or Shinjuku Gyoen, look for smaller parks or riverside paths that locals prefer. You'll still get that breathtaking sakura view, but with a more peaceful, intimate experience. Let's talk language. While many Japanese people understand some English, learning a few basic phrases will open doors for you and make locals feel more comfortable. Simple words like sumimasen, excuse me, arigato, thank you, and onegaishimasu, please, go a long way. And don't worry about making mistakes. People appreciate the effort. Using apps like Google Translate or even getting a Japanese dictionary app will help you navigate signs and menus in no time. Pro tip: download an offline map before you leave your hotel. Japan has amazing infrastructure, but the streets can be tricky to navigate, especially in older cities like Kyoto. Having that offline map can save you when you're deep in the narrow alleys of a quiet town. Japan is a place of contrast. Modern skyscrapers right next to ancient temples, bustling streets beside serene gardens. The key to experiencing it like a local is slowing down. Take the time to visit the smaller towns, try that mysterious dish, and embrace the culture with an open heart. At the end of the day, it's not just about checking off famous landmarks. It's about connecting with the spirit of the place. And once you do, you'll understand why so many people fall in love with Japan. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Remember, the best experiences are often the ones that aren't in the guidebook. So, go out there, explore, and discover Japan like a local. See you next time. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more travel tips and adventures. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. Happy travels!